Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my southern kitchen. My name is Ellen. It is summertime and fresh corn is in season. Oh, I love me some corn. It's one of my favorite vegetables. So today I'm going to share with y'all a fantastic corn recipe, and we love it down here in the South. We're going to make fried corn. And my friends, it is so simple and easy to make. The bomb.com delicious, and it is loaded with flavor. Everybody's gonna love and enjoy this. Perfect for your backyard barbecues or great to serve any time of the week. Great to serve with your fried chicken, meatloaf, you name it. And I'll post the complete recipe along with the instructions down in the description box below. And for more corn recipes, check out my corn recipes playlist and my previous video, Southern Tea Cakes. I'll post the link to both of those down in the description box below. So heat up your skillet, grab your bacon and your corn sugar, because we're about to cook some fresh fried corn magic in my southern kitchen. Here we go. All right, my friends, over here on my cutting board, I have my corn on the cob. Aren't they pretty? I have 12. I removed 11 husks. You can also use the packet of fresh corn on the cob. I think it come in 4 to make life easier. And just for fun, I'm going to show y'all how to remove it. Shuckle it like this. Just like that, and I'm going to take it to the sink and wash it and remove the strings. I did the same with the 11 corn on the cobs, and as soon as I get through doing that, I'll bring you back. All right, my friends, I am through washing my corn on the cob. Now we are going to cut the niblets off. So I'm going to grab my cob, going to hold it up like this, going to grab my knife and cut it down. Keep your fingers out the way. Alrighty, I got all the niblets off, just like that. Now I'm going to place them into my large bowl. Just repeat the process, and as soon as I get through with the rest of my corn, I'll bring you back. Alright, my friends, I've got all my corn niblets into my bowl. Now it's time to add in our liquids. Into our corn niblets, we're going to add in 2 cups of water and 2 cups of half and half, which is half whole milk, half heavy cream. Next, we're going to add in our sugar and seasonings. 2 tablespoons of white sugar, 2 tablespoons of stuffed rising flour, 2.5 teaspoons of kosher salt, a half a teaspoon of white pepper, and a pinch of cayenne pepper to give it a little kick. And I recommend using white pepper for this recipe. Give it a stir until it's well combined. You want the sugar and the flour to dissolve. The flour will help bind everything together. Alright, my friends, I am through stirring my corn, so now I'm going to give it a quick taste to see if it needs any more seasoning. Oh, I could taste that cayenne pepper, but I like my corn sweet, so I'm going to add in just a little bit more sugar. Excellent. Going to stir it in. Okie dokie, my friends, our corn is good to go, and make sure you reserve 2 cups of the liquid. We don't need all of it when we fry it. So now I'm going to set this aside while we work on our bacon. On my cutting board, I have 4 strips of good fatty pork bacon, or you can use turkey bacon, and we're going to cut them to about medium large size pieces. Oh, if there's a recipe that calls for bacon, count me in. Love me some bacon. There's nothing like it. Okie dokie, I got my bacon nice and cut. Let's head over to the stove and fry it up. On my stove top, I have my cast iron skillet, and it's nice and cold, or you can use a regular skillet. We're going to add in the bacon. Going to cut my fire on to medium, and if using turkey bacon, add in about 2 tablespoons of cooking oil and let it get hot. Going to give it a stir, and we're going to let the bacon fry for about 15 minutes. OMG, my friends, nothing like the smell of bacon frying. I wish y'all was in the kitchen with me. Alrighty, the bacon is nice and fried up. So now I'm going to remove it from the skillet, and we're going to leave the bacon grease. Going to set the bacon aside, and it's about 3 tablespoons of bacon grease. And into our bacon grease, we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Oh yes, butter and bacon grease doesn't get any better than that. We're going to let the butter melt, and as soon as it melts, I'll bring you back. All right, my friends, the butter has melted. Now it is time to fry the corn. Going to spoon the corn in using my slotted spoon to drain the liquid. Alrighty, now we're going to add in the reserved 2 cups of the milk mixture. Stir everything together until it's well blended. And I increase my fire to medium-high heat. So now we're going to let the corn cook uncovered until the sauce thickens, about 15 minutes. And I'll bring you back. All right, my friends, this is what the corn looks like. It's nice and fried and the sauce is thickened. Smells heavenly up in this kitchen. And our corn is done. So I'm going to cut my fire off, and there's one more thing we got to add to it. The cooked bacon. And stir it in. Our fried corn is ready to serve. So as soon as I get through stirring the bacon in, I'll pour it into my bowl. All right, my friends, there you have it. Southern fresh fried corn. Don't that look good? And look at that bacon and that sauce. Oh, it's about to go into my belly. So now I'm about to fix me up a plate and give it a taste. All right, my friends, I got my plate right here. Now it is time for the best part, the tasting. Here we go. Look at that. Please have a bite. Sweet, tender. The corn and the bacon is perfectly cooked. It is loaded with flavor. The bacon gave it a nice smokiness to it. This fried corn is phenomenal, my friends. Please give this recipe a try. This deserves another bite. Yum-o. Fresh fried corn-licious. My friends, many thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video recipe, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And for more Southern magic in my kitchen, hit that subscribe button and click on the bell so that way you'll be notified when my new videos come out. Also, follow me on social media, Facebook, Ellen's Homemade Delights, and Instagram at Ellen Delights. And please send me an email, ellenshomemadedelights@gmail.com. I would love to see your beautiful creations with my recipes. And I'll see you next time. Let's eat and much love.